Deep below the city of Waterdeep lies the Ender Mountain, home of forgotten civilizations. Levels upon levels filled with monstrosities, madness, violence, and riches beyond belief. Home to Hallister Blackcloak, the Mad Mage. Those who enter are subjected to his whims and fancies, be they boon or bane. It's 1 gold for the ride down. How many are lucky enough to pay to come back up? The Arcane Dice Podcast presents Dungeon Crawl, Legacy of the Mad Mage.
I also got so fucking mad today.
Ooh. Who was the one that pushed you over the edge?
You know what? It was like one of those, like, I was boiling over with rage, and then I calmed down because the world is not as terrible as I thought it was. So, my neighbors today decided to share their completely separate ends of the spectrum, where one of them was so nice and took their snowblower all the way up to my front step to, like, clean off all of the snow and everything like that, and the other one shoveled their snow onto my path.
Mother buckers.
So I obviously came out from, like, my back with my snow shovel and was like, oh, that's a nice surprise. And then when I finally dealt with that, because that took me, like, way longer than I thought it was gonna take on my lunch break, I, like, came around and I was like, oh, thank fucking God I don't have to do the rest. So I'm gonna get my nice neighbor a Starbucks card. And
Oh, that is nice.
right?
Yeah.
I also have another funny story in my sister's news.
Oh,
She messaged me back after I texted her 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
Yeah, asked if I was pregnant. Weird. I'm not.
Is 2 weeks the typical response time from your sister?
I guess so. And then we carried out a conversation. I was like, hey, like, why don't we hang out? Let's, like, plan a day to meet. You still haven't met my dog, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, I can't.
Oh.
I didn't give her a day.
Okay, I thought you didn't want contact with your sister.
I do. I like to know that she's okay in minimal amounts, and then I spend a lot of time recovering.
That's what Facebook is for.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yep.
I haven't
I can look and see that you're alive, but I don't have to
I-
interact with you. It's
But
glorious.
do I know that she's alive?
Well, she's putting posts on Facebook, yes.
Yeah, but, like, that could be anyone with her phone.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yes, that's a common thing for murderers to do.
I haven't
Take your
physically
post
talked
shit on there for months after killing you.
to my brother
I'm gonna do
in a
that.
year.
Seems like a good
I think it's about a year since I physically last talked to my brother, and I like him.
Oh shit.
I like him, but we just text.
Do you?
No, we
Do
just
you really?
we just text. There's no need to call. Everything can be
Dave's
said
brother, if you
over
listen, we need
text.
you on the call so we can get the fucking confirmed fucking
Yeah.
goods for this.
Yeah.
Last time I saw my sister was because she needed me to watch her dog. And then that whole debacle came where she's like, I need you to watch my dog. I was like, okay, for how long? She's like, I don't know. And when I went, I can't watch your dog indefinitely, she didn't speak to me for 3 months because she said I bailed on her.
Well, where was she going?
Yep.
This was when she was like, I have the new roommate and I think he might kill my dog. And I was like, I don't know if you should be living with this person.
Oh.
I think if he's killing your dog,
Yeah.
that's the least of your problems.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, right?
You may have wanted the dog in there just to be a fucking precursor so you knew it was coming kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, alrighty. How's
No, I'm kidding. If somebody hurt my dog, I'd kill them, so.
How's
Yeah.
everybody doing?
Right? And like, I totally get it, but I was like, I need time frames.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
We can hear
Everybody
you.
alive?
Hear that, Dave?
Yay.
Hey. You know what? You have no proof of this. I'll send you text messages for the next year. And
There you go. When's the
That's-
last
that's all you get.
time we've talked on the phone, Morley?
no, you're right. That was an email
Yeah.
there today.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Felt like a
Yeah,
phone call.
But
Did you guys get in trouble for not having a paper trail?
No, that has
Oh,
happened
yeah.
before though.
I actually had to dig back to
Oh.
to an email from like July 21 this morning to send off.
Oh, Chase, you know what you should have done? You
Hmm.
should have just shoveled like a little diagonal piece leading over to theirs, and then just used their path.
Yeah, that's annoying. I also don't want it all up next to my house.
Why not? Free insulation.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Until
if
it
you're grading,
melts.
That's true. Yeah, just a gradient.
Oh, but wait, you have no basement, so you can just float away.
Right.
Mystery sinkhole
Right.
underneath my house.
So
some hell mouth or something. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
some of you,
Well, that's like, where did all that hot water go? That was 48 cubic meters. Where did it go?
Into your foundation.
may have noticed last week that the audio wasn't really up to snuff.
Did we get any complaints though, Dave?
No, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. So we would like to make a promise that it will not happen again tonight. To ensure that, I have actually gone and went to a hipster's house. I have taken their rotary phone that they had set up ironically and their craft beer, and it has both been sacrificed to the frequency fairies to ensure we have good audio tonight.
Dave, I don't
Nice.
remember you coming to my house.
You're a frequency fairy? How did we not know this?
I think she's speaking of a rotary phone that's been set up ironically in their house.
And craft beer.
Yeah, I literally have a rotary phone in our guest bedroom.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
But we have good audio, so maybe not check until later tonight.
We'll just dial 666
Yeah.
on it.
I love
Call in a
rotaries
favor.
so much. I spend
It's so
much too much
satisfying.
time with them.
Yeah.
That also being said, how about somebody give us a little recap of a last week, a little Cliff's Notes, a little Cole's Digest version?
Ooh, yeah. But and do it in character.
I don't know. We met.
Oh, I'm in the bottom of a hole. Oh, I'm at the top of the hole. I'm at the bottom of a hole.
We met.
That kind of feels pretty accurate.
Yeah. We met a new character, Harumph, who was found in a pit trap. And then you released him. You got him out. And now him and Ranarat are in a pit trap. I mean,
So happy together.
right? These are pretty simple traps. You guys shouldn't be having this kind of problem. Like, let's be honest. Well, okay.
Okay, so this gives Corey the opportunity to take the rope that's now dangling into the hole that she's in to climb out of.
Right.
So we can move
And
on.
it's tied or done tight there because the floor is snapped shut, so it's holding that rope
Perfectly,
just perfect.
right? Corey could try to climb out with a -4 to her rolls.
Oh, that's right. I don't have any negatives anymore.
Right?
Woo!
I think you died on purpose.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Right?
Here's hoping that this Harumph guy has what is it? Fucking confirm curse?
Remove
Read curse?
Remove curse.
Banish curse?
Oh, fuck.
Something
I
curse.
might.
Remove curse.
Yeah.
Boom.
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 Remove curse would have been
Shit.
handy. Handy for Hazen. No longer an issue as he's a fine greasy powder in a jar now, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Feeling attacked.
Well, no. You were attacked. You were disintegrated. You died. There's no need to attack you anymore. That would just be silly.
No, I'm a character.
Really? Why are you feeling attacked? Because you did the one thing that you never did before
And got killed?
got killed? Decided not to run away?
And if you don't think that Hazen in the afterlife is currently being like, this just confirms the theory that what I was doing was right.
In hindsight,
So,
charging a zombie beholder is not good.
I didn't charge it. I jumped on its back. The theory was sound.
The theory was sound.
Can you rotate your eyes around to the back of your head to look at things? Try it. I dare you. On the video, this will be great.
No, but if they were on a stalk, yes.
Well, you say that, but again.
I feel like I'm almost there, guys.
Almost there.
Almost able to see gray matter. Looks kind of smooth.
Yeah.
I mean,
That hurt.
You don't say.
My brain is very wet and wrinkly.
Wet and wrinkly.
well, you want wrinkly. Wrinkly is good. Smooth is bad.
Super wet brain. Quick, Matt. What show was that from? I have a very wet brain. No, you call yourself a fan of Boston 99.
99.
So disappointed in you.
Oops, that's not what I
So
wanted to do.
disappointed.
Captain Holt is rolling over in his grave with his wrinkly, wet brain.
With
But did he try a marshmallow?
cheddar.
Oh, that damn cheddar.
I've never actually watched it, so.
What?
This basic bitch?
True story. Never watched it.
So good.
I'm making.
Well, now you've got something.
Also, is it minus 20 in your house or something, bro?
Says the guy wearing a blanket as well.
Yeah, but like it's fused to me though.
Probably is.
Probably. My house is always cold. It's like it cold in the house, and well, he pays the bills, so.
Is he still walking around like shirtless, wearing shorts?
No, he's got pants on, but no socks, and probably in a t-shirt.
You know,
I have a oil heater in my room now.
you know those like cans of compressed air? When you turn them upside down, they just spray like pure frozen oxygen. You should just like next time he falls asleep, just like paint the bottom of his feet with it.
It's carbon dioxide. It's the propellant.
Why would you do that? Remind me never
So
to
his feet
sleep
get
at
colder?
Morley's.
Yep.
All right, so where we left off last week, we've got Harumph
Jesus.
and Ranarat.
Ow. Harumph.
Harumph and Ranarat in a 20-foot pit. We have Corey also in a 20-foot pit with a rope, and Shatari using her giant leg muscles to hold the trap door open.
This girl
Glutes,
got
eh?
glutes.
What do we
Like Perseus in that picture I sent?
yeah, what are we gonna do?
Yes.
Thick clapping.
Well, whose turn is it?
I think it was Corey climbing out of her hole because Chitari, I believe, still had her legs compressing the one platform down
Yeah.
so that.
Yeah, I vote that you get out of this one so we can move on to the next one. Get the rest of
Let's
your
make
friends.
bets that we do like 30 minutes worth of Corey trying to roll a strength check to actually get up this
Yeah,
rope.
roll me an athletics or acrobatics check. Corey with a -4.
Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want you.
Corey's strong as the summer wind.
Oh, Jesus. That's
I want to say that was
not
Millie
too
Vanilli.
bad. That's not too bad there.
Bet you Millie Vanilli's really missing the fact that they really didn't
Right?
hit their decade, eh?
Lip
Now
syncing.
everybody's
Ain't
fucking-
Nobody's singing real songs anymore.
So acrobatics is a -1. Athletics is a +1.
All right.
I'm gonna take athletics, a +1. That's a 17 -4, 13.
13. Not a fail. Climbing a rope should not be a difficult task. So you are able to climb out. Yay! And I'm gonna put you on that one there. That side. On the opposite side of the pit, unfortunately. Based on where Shatari is standing.
Well, balls.
Well, balls indeed.
Bloop. I'm out.
Now you've got a rope that you can just shimmy across with her holding, or maybe it's tied to. I don't fucking know.
Just into a thing, just pushing down.
Zerp. Harumph.
Can I just like shimmy up across the wall and not trigger it?
What is this? A
Nope.
9-foot pit trap?
I am going to back up and take a running leap and
What's
land
your
over
strength
here.
score?
That's not like acrobatics or anything?
The distance you could jump is determined by your strength score with a running leap.
Not great, let me tell you.
Is it more than 10?
Ooh, give me a second. Not responding.
Buffering.
How about 12? My strength score.
So with a running jump, you can jump 12 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
All right. And Corey?
Yeah, I'm good here. Like I don't think that we're like going all the way to the end of the hall anymore, right? Like we're pretty sure that it's just trap after trap after trap kind of bullshit.
You know there are 3 traps in this hallway.
And I'll shout across. I'm like, hi Titty. Do you need my assistance, or am I fine to just stay where I'm at? I got the extra rope too.
Oh, Ranarot's in the hole with a stranger.
Well, yes, but I mean, they went down with a rope, didn't they?
Did they? I thought the rope was secured on the outside of
rope
the...
was secured.
I think it was tied to
Rope
Ranarat.
was secured to Ranarat.
So Ranarat is down.
Yeah.
20. That's 40. So it actually lifted me up 10. So I only had to climb like 10 feet of rope.
Right.
Oh, well then Ranarat wouldn't be all the way down. Then she would only be actually
10
like
feet.
10 feet. There you go. Cause you're smaller. Smaller. Cause you're smaller.
Are you gonna
And you lack
Are you
it.
gonna stay on that side of the trap, Corey? Or are you gonna jump across?
Well, I mean, right now the rope is like anchored to me, isn't it?
You were holding on to it.
Yeah. I will.
You have
Procure
right.
a
You
piton
have a piton.
from my pack, and I will snug it into a crack that I can
Okay,
find.
you're gonna need
And
at
I will
least
secure it.
2.
I have 2.
See, I was gonna say I start pulling and you start pulling. We pull them both out of the hole, but...
Well, you would just slam them up against the lid consistently.
Yeah, just like that. It would just be like a whole bunch of,
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah. If you can you can wedge at least 2 iron spikes between the pit's lid and the floor, you can prevent it from opening.
done. I will lock this bitch down because Corey's not into jumping if she don't gotta.
Yeah. All right, so we
Yep.
put 2 pitons in here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's X that out. Okay. Harumph and Ranarat. You find yourself in a 20-foot deep pit. Perhaps Ranarat dangling
How
off
many-
the floor.
How many hit points does Renneret have left?
It's probably few.
7.
So this, can I see down here? Is it dark in here? Does Renneret have
You
light?
have dark vision.
I'm dark
You
vision.
both have dark vision.
Well, she has dark
Yeah.
vision. I
Yes, you
don't.
do. Yes.
Do I? I don't think
As
I
a
do.
human?
I'm not a human.
I thought you were described as a human.
I am described as a human or looking like, yes, but I'm not.
Humanoid. Well, Ranarat doesn't really carry a light because Ranarat has dark vision.
Dark vision.
I'm just checking to see.
Blessed with a radiant soul, your vision can easily cut through darkness. You
Look at that, I
can
can
see
too.
in dim
Son
light
of a gun.
with 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and in darkness
Right up-
as if it were dim light.
Right there at the top of my character sheet.
Right?
Hot diggity dog.
Son of
shit.
a gun. You are correct. All right. Well, since I can see Ranneret in the dark somewhat, have I noted that she has been fairly significantly injured?
She didn't even fall. She's like 10 feet above the ground.
To say that Ranarat is battered
She's just like,
would be an understatement.
is she currently yo-yoing on the end of the rope? Like,
Spinning awkwardly. Probably upside down as well. Yeah, this,
is
Yeah.
Harum
Yeah.
starts like, he's laying on his back, but he just starts like batting at her like a cat,
yeah,
spinning her more.
yeah.
Roll for Constitution, see if you vomit on it.
Right?
Is Ranarat gonna puke on me?
Depends on how she rolls.
Ranarat's just having none of this. I mean, we're just getting a frowny face is all we're getting. Fucking.
Like, fuck this bullshit.
Just dejected, hanging there.
Right?
Hello. Thank you for pulling me up. What are you doing there now? Why are you hanging and spinning? What are you doing?
What? Where? Who? How? What? Also, why?
So if the trapdoor opens, does Ranarat fall deeper into the hole?
Depends if the rope is spiked down.
All right.
Is it being held now, like in the other trapdoor that has slapped shut, and Corey has
My guess.
pitons closed? So we would have a solid anchor point.
Yeah, but the rope isn't anchored solidly.
Well, no, but it's slapped between the two lips of the thing closing,
right
right?
now, yes. But when you open that door, it is.
No, but Corey's out of the other one, correct? And Jatari sealed that one closed, did she not? Or is
It's
it open?
it's been pitoned closed. That's why it's got the X through it.
That's what I'm saying is, so now it's that slapped closed on the rope as well.
Mm,
Now that rope should be fucking tight against that fucking lip.
No, did you guys include the rope in there? That wasn't mentioned.
Well, we didn't pull it out, so that wasn't mentioned, so that would be more important, wouldn't
Oh god.
it?
Mom, Dad, stop.
Fitty fitty.
I've known my pullout method is flawless.
That you know
That you
of.
know of.
Yeah. We'll give it the same as Matt's pull-up method. We'll give it a fitty fitty. You want high or low?
I'm gonna go
High.
high
So
because Ranarat's hanging high.
Hanging high. So 51 to 100 would be the rope is
Come on,
stuck
dice.
in the what's it? 85. Matt's
What
pull-up
would-
method is flawless. Corey's not so much. She left the rope in.
Batting 1,000%.
Right?
That's got to be the title of the episode.
Batting 1,000.
1,000%.
Flawless pull-out method.
Well, I mean, this wouldn't be flawless because
Fuck.
nothing's been pulled out. Yeah.
Ranarat doesn't
so now-
anymore.
So yeah, I will go with the rope still being stuck in inside.
Well, Ranarat and I are kind of stuck in this hole until somebody above
This
does
is
something.
a
'cause-
50-foot rope.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. If you recover this rope, it will be a 43-foot rope. As 7 feet is still inside the pit trap.
So, are we ready for one of my favorite segments?
Yes.
I'm gonna call this Absurd Game Plans
Are
with
you
Chitari.
blowing your horn?
Ooh, cast friends.
Did you know that's your only game
Sleep.
plan?
Yeah.
We could all use a nap. Sleep.
Sleep! Best friends!
Okay, we gotta sing that again. We gotta get a hit for that. Sing that absurd game plan thing. Put some oomph into it.
Absurd Game Plans with Chitari.
I like how she got quieter. That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Now I'm wrong. Don't make me do it again. It's the first time.
Put some
Stop it, guys. You're
You were breaking up.
embarrassing
I didn't hear the whole thing,
Yeah.
Chase. You were breaking
yeah,
up.
put
Can you do it
put
one
some
more time?
more oomph into it.
For the kids in the
Oomph
back.
into it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Some
There
gumption.
you go. Sing it nice and loud for my ringtones.
You're the only one home. Who's going to be embarrassed?
Right?
Me.
Why? Here, we'll pluck our
Oh, yeah,
ears.
yeah.
You're embarrassed to sing, but we just talked about my pull-out method. I think you're safe.
All right.
Uh,
I didn't need to know about your pull-out method.
True.
You brought it up.
there's some kid somewhere plotting Matt's demise because his method was not
Fuck you,
flawless.
deadbeat dad.
God damn
Fuck
you, Dad.
All right.
Yes.
So, continuing.
You
I
son of
have
a bitch.
these
Absurd
beholder
game
teeth.
plans with
Hear me
Shatari.
out. Absurd game
There we
plans with
go.
Chitari.
Dabs, too.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
um, better late than never, dabbing. I have these beholder teeth. So you know, as a kid, when you're like fucking around with doors and like you didn't get your hand slammed in like the door part, but in that weird little crack where the door
Yeah.
meets the frame.
Yep.
Yeah, but if something's stuck in
Yeah.
there, you can't close the door. So I vote we push down the trap door again, and I fucking do that with the beholder teeth and hold
Ooh.
it open.
Okay, but why would you want that trap open on that side?
So you guys can get out.
To get the friends out.
Well, we're in the second hole, not the first
Yeah.
hole, though.
That's the hole that I was meaning. Why would I
okay.
go back to the first
I
hole?
don't know.
I'm not at the first
You
hole.
hadn't moved, I thought.
No, she's
But
right
now
there.
you moved. That's cheating.
Look at the map.
I saw that.
I didn't move at all.
Been there the whole time.
Ah!
She's always.
I think from now on, Shatari needs to sing all of her dialogue.
Indeed.
Well, I mean,
agreed.
she's a bard, right?
right. She is a bard.
Yeah.
Totes.
I think we should be friends, you spider dick. Do 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 do.
Spider dick. Spider dick. Spider dick.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, just another point. Dabbing in our day is much, much different than dabbing in today's day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently. Don't Google that.
Ooh, you know what? I didn't start doing like this until like 3 years after it was relevant.
I mean,
don't even know
though-
what that
Dabbing-
is.
Dabbing in our
Dabbing-
day was a drop of acid.
Or
Of course, you know the old knife blade on a stove.
I thought that was called hot knifing.
That and hoots.
Yeah, hoots.
Yeah.
Yep. I couldn't give a hoot, and then everybody would giggle.
Yeah.
Hoot hoot.
What? Okay, I'm sorry. A hot knife on the
Yeah.
oven?
Why?
For hash.
Why?
Hash. You got a little chunk of hash.
Little dab.
Not that I would know. I mean, I saw it in a
Okay, so, like,
documentary.
We're talking hash oil, not like hash browns,
Well,
No.
right?
not. Hmm. Not. Yes.
We are talking
Cooking with the arcane dice.
hashish, which still
Yes.
isn't legal, so don't do that.
Yeah.
Do people
Kids.
even do hash anymore?
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess Chitari and Corey are our saviors here. They've
Yeah.
got to get us out.
I mean,
What is Shatari doing except saving the entire team all the
that's
time?
true.
Hazen would disagree with you.
Hazen can't disagree with me anymore.
And would. And if you're saving the whole team.
No longer be using the fireball.
Well, Fireball
Hazen
didn't kill
used
me.
his one get out of jail free card.
Well, if not to point fingers, but if Corey hadn't missed 2 turns and you'd blasted it with something, I might still be, or Hazen might still be alive.
I can't believe that I'm being held liable for poops.
You are absolutely. You should have
How
pooped
dare you.
before
What makes you think that I didn't?
Sometimes you want some to-
because you pooped during. So that means you didn't poop before.
Emergency poops.
Ipso facto.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Rope is in the first trap. 7 feet of it.
Okay.
It is running to the second trap where Ranarat is tied to it and Jesus Christ, what are you eating? Like half a cow?
Just got a rib.
Jeez, we could
Just got on mute.
It is the rib off of a prime rib
we
steak.
could make a lot of money off that. I bet.
It was expensive.
Okay, so Ranarat and Harumph in the pit, dangling around. It sounded like what's the word I'm looking for? That Harumph was maybe going to do some healing.
Well, he was thinking about it, but she's still hanging from the rope, and we're still in this pit. So he's having some flashbacks here. Fucking that temporary blast of freedom was quite
Right.
enticing. So he's starting to get a little bit panicked now that he's back into another
Yeah,
hole.
but you're not alone.
So
It's
it
true.
doesn't matter.
True.
It means eventually one's going to eat the other.
Possibly.
Ranarat's got.
I'm not going to lie. There's a
Sharper
lot more
teeth.
meat on me, and she looks feisty.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say Renrat has those chewing teeth.
That is true. Goblin
Oh,
chewing
trust me.
teeth.
with enough time, and you've got a lot of time in this hole, you'll get through it.
So what's the game plan? Chitari wants to jam Beholder Teeth into the crack to stop it from closing. Big finger guns from Chitari.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my plan. Team?
Are you going to cram
Beholder
him
teeth in the
there,
crack.
or are you going to get Corey to cram him in there? Who's doing the cramming? Who's doing the gluten?
Well, Corey's lodged this one close, so yeah, I'll call
Okay.
Corey over. Hey,
Red Rover, Red Rover.
Corey, I need you to come stuff things in holes and stuff. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Girl, remind me, you and I got to sit around one night at a campfire, and I got to explain the fucking birds and bees to you.
I'm gonna hold up the teeth and be like, no, stuffing things in the hole, like the crack. That crack, not my crack or my holes. That one.
I know what you mean, but it's in your eyes. They're dead. You have dead eyes. Like a doll. Yes, I will assist with the stuffing of things in the crack.
We're not even just doing phrasing anymore, are we?
Right? Not even doing phrasing anymore.
Okay. So Chitari is going to glute the trap open, and you're going to stuff teeth in there. Chitari,
2 handfuls of
yeah,
teeth.
give me a strength check. Let's see if we can get that.
Both of us or just one of us?
Just you. You're the one who's going to force that hole open.
Phrasing.
Well, I rolled a 16. With my +1 to strength, that's a 17.
17. Okay, yeah, you managed to keep that hole open. So, Ranarat, you go swinging in a huge pendulum now as the right side of the pit opens up, kind of slamming you against the wall. I'm not going to make you take damage. You both see that the pit is now open, and Corey is cramming what looks like teeth into the edge to get it to stay there.
Oh, get the fuck in there, you stupid, wiry, weirdly twisting, oddly curved pieces of shit.
What do you guys do?
And I'm still gonna keep stomping
Keep
things
stomping.
into the crack.
Can I clamber up the rope?
Yep, roll me an athletics or strength acrobatics check.
Like a spider.
Acrobatics or athletics? I'll go acrobatics because I have a +1. That is a 15.
15. You scramble up the rope, conveniently taking it with you, leaving Harumph.
My plan is, now that I'm up, I'll untie the rope from me
Uh-huh.
and then go over and see if I can I drop it down so that Harumph can get
Yep,
it?
you could drop it down. Is that
Wait,
something-
hold on one hot damn minute. We don't know who the fuck this guy is. Maybe we should get him to answer a couple of questions. Maybe give us his backstory before we let him out of the fucking hole.
Harsh.
The guy was just in one hole. He literally went into another. I feel like we need to give him instructions that when he gets out of this one, he stays put.
I mean that's
New
pretty fair,
holes, new opportunity.
right?
How many times can we say hole?
At least
It's hard to do my job from the bottom of a hole.
Let's put...
And what exactly is your job?
I am Harumph. And you can see that he has to think. I am an anthropologist. Yes. I study things and stuff. You can see he's having a very, very hard time. What year is this?
Shit, do we know what year it is, Dave?
Ooh. So it's going to
Is it-
be...
Is it? It's post calamity, right?
Oh, yeah. Forgotten Realms
Spell plague?
year.
There's a couple of different calamities.
So let's...
It's like 1790. I think in the current calendar year for Forgotten Realms is like 1795 or
What?
3 or I
You're
can't
in the
remember.
1700s.
You're
1800s.
way
Holy
off.
shit.
Way off. Yeah,
Am I?
I think.
What are
it's
they?
like,
1985.
let's call it. Let's call it 1493.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was off 300 years. 1495 is supposedly current.
1493.
Let's double check.
You know, it's a cool 300 years.
Sure, but I had 3 of the 4 digits, and that ain't bad for a guy who's been in a hole for a long time.
It's true. It's true. We shout down that it's 1493.
How long have I been down here, Dave?
Let's give it.
Decade?
Yeah, about a decade. I would say about.
You can see.
What have you been eating?
That's a good question. 14.
Oh, the answer to
93,
that
you
question.
say? That's concerning.
That may be concerning.
That's been a few hours, days, weeks, months, years. It's been years.
I'm just gonna start shutting down like a whole bunch of contradictory shit, like dragons rule everything. Gold is now a food.
Do you have any gold then?
I start like intricately describing the internals of a combustion engine and steam power.
So you're breaking the fourth wall, are you?
I
I'm not sure
start
Corey,
laying out
the
laying
tavern
out
wench would be.
like the broad strokes of like the internet and how it's a system of systems. It's like tubes, right? It's just
So you just go full 1984, huh?
You seem a little bit lost. Is there anybody else up there smarter than you?
Trump is in power.
I like this guy. He has moxie, and I'm sure will be great content for me to gain inspiration from. I vote we
her.
get him out of the hole.
That would be much appreciated since, well, I was in a hole before and you kind of got me into this one. That's what I'm going to say anyways.
No, I got you out of the other one. You got yourself into this one again.
Definitely did not.
I will lean.
I blame the short one.
I will lean into Chitari and whisper into her ear. You know, we just got rid of the one with the dangly bits. Are we sure that we want another one with more dangly bits?
You know, I was concerned about getting that male gaze again. It's very condescending, but he doesn't seem super condescending.
But maybe it's just because he's really, really stupid.
I can hear you.
People are horrible. You call me the bad guy.
I'm not sure someone who's suggesting I eat gold is high on the intelligence chart. Just saying. It's
Clearly, you have not entertained enough royals to understand that they gild literally everything.
I don't tend to entertain anyone. I'm an
No competition for me. I vote he's in.
All right.
like
I'll turn to Ranarat. I was like, you were pretty up close and personal with him. What would you say? Does he have a bad smell about him? Should we just let him?
I've been in here for 10 years. What do you think?
You
He's
probably
got
don't
a bit
smell.
of a.
Okay, now,
Odor.
now,
Okay.
Apparently, late decom starts to smell like almonds. I did learn about that today.
I was just going to
the fuck
say,
were you
Some
researching?
pecan, but that's not like
I
I'm not
yeah.
decomposing. I'm fucking haven't had a shower
Well,
in 10
I mean,
years. There's a difference.
I
That
don't
whole
talk to
hippie
anybody
theory-
during the day. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Right? That whole hippie theory of your body just eventually managing itself after a while could come into effect.
Yeah,
I don't
it's,
know.
it's managing itself all
That's how
right.
you get a yeast infection.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
Well, all right.
it's managing itself pretty well. Like stanky.
Could
I
be.
will toss him down 2 gold bits for him to snack on.
As a scientist, he will immediately do the old hung and just pocket it.
Mark 2 gold off your character sheet, Corey.
Done.
Neener. I get 2 gold.
Mark 2 gold onto your character sheet. Hurrah.
Woo! I can get out of the hole. Peace.
Now, I'm just kind of going through your character sheet, and I can't help to notice, but character history and all that is just blank. It's just wide swaths of
Well, that's because I didn't
nothing.
think I'd be using this guy that quickly.
Like what we knew about Hazen.
Yeah.
Well, you complain about me having a history and you guys not knowing it. Now I don't have a history
And
for
we're
you to
gonna
know,
have
so it's
so
perfect.
many questions.
Right?
Well, that's the thing. If he can even remember it, you think about like some people go crazy after like 3 or 4 days alone in the woods by themselves. Think about a dude who's been in a place for fucking 10 years with nothing to
Oh,
do,
Like
not even
prison.
eat. No, That's solitary. Fucking. At least they get out of it eventually. But like dudes go crazy after a couple of months in solitary. Think about being there
The
10
whole-
years.
I'm sure like occasional stuff fell in and you did things. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so? You think a lot of stuff made it past that beholder?
Well,
The undead.
I mean, not
beholder.
everybody tried to drink out of the fucking thing that it was in, so I'm assuming enough
made it
people
past.
like resisted temptation, Corey.
I find it hard. Well, I guess this is a new character. I can't do that. Resisting temptation doesn't seem something that Chitauri does well.
I have resisted plenty enough.
Something about blowing horns and inopportune moments.
All of the opportune moments, thank you. You're too new to have these opinions
That's
on
right,
me.
I
We can
don't-
put you back in the
and
hole.
spiders.
That's why I said he doesn't. But I do. So, are you guys throwing the rope down, or is Harumph just sitting here staring at you doing uppies?
All right. And I'll toss the 43 feet of rope down to him.
And he will come up that rope faster than a fucking.
Willie?
Okay,
It's
when
not rockets.
you get up to the top of the rope, I'm gonna be like, stop, don't move, do not run.
And he freezes
Right
immediately.
there.
Well, let's see if he makes it
Like-
up the hill or the
Strength
the
check?
rope. Yeah, roll me an athletics or acrobatics check.
It's not great. Well, I'll tell you in a second which one that's going to be. Get the top of the sheet. Blah, 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 blah. No, not athletics isn't great. What's acrobatics? Well, acrobatics is better, so we're going to go with the acrobatics. I rolled an 8, and I have a +2 to acrobatics.
Oh shit!
So a 10.
A little scrabbling, a little slippering, a few moments of maybe sheer panic, but you do manage to pull yourself, not gracefully by any means, out of the
No, clanging up the side of it.
out of
My old.
the pit. So I will put you on that side of the pit. You are all out of the pit. You are all in this hallway. Some of you are covered in Beholder. Some of you are covered in decades-old stink. What do you guys want to do?
Decade. Singular.
I don't know
Thank
how
you.
many showers or baths you had prior to going into the pit.
A number, at least
I
once
mean,
a year.
There's nothing in the character history.
You're correct. It's a secret.
So maybe
I get
it's
to
a
do like a
choice.
story and just make it up as I go
maybe
along.
you've never had a bath
I
or
got
shower.
so much ready.
Maybe
For this
you went in there
character.
stanky.
It's true.
No, definitely not. Not to this level, certainly.
Wait, how did you get past the beholder?
I didn't try to get a beer.
And maybe the Beholder wasn't there 10 years ago.
You call yourself
That was 10 years ago.
archaeologist.
Anthropologist. There's a difference. Thank you.
Apologist.
I'm gonna keep making that distinction.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know where we. Well, Harumph is going to look at the beholder teeth that are currently spiked into the second platform that he just dragged out of. Or I guess that was the first you guys did? Second? So it's
Yeah.
spiked open?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
then I'm going to make a running jump across.
Okay, what's your strength? All right. You
13.
can jump 13 feet to the other side.
And then I'm going to carefully survey, since there has been some evenly spaced traps here.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
I will roll you a
Fucking
perception
roll me a
check once I
perception
find out
check.
what my perception is. Oh, a +3. That's not terrible. I rolled a 13. +3 is
Yes, you see
16.
that there is a pit. Right where it's marked.
And I'm going to, I'm going to do another running jump
Okay.
over where it is.
I'm sure I told you not to just immediately run.
But I was down this hallway for a reason. I don't know what that is because I didn't get to the end of it, but now I'm here. Now I know.
The hallway ends.
Burp.
I would like to inspect for hidden things. I'm looking for trapdoors, anything of that nature.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Percepzione. That's a 16 plus, I think I said it was a 3. Yep, 3, so 19.
There are no hidden doors or things of that nature, or traps, or...
Is there another trap?
Hallway ends.
Okay, well, I'm going to walk to the end here, and I'm going to start feeling about and knocking and listening.
Yep.
Can one of you check here? This seems very odd that there's all of these things in here and nothing to go past it. It seems like a weird place to put a dead end with a bunch of traps.
He's got a point.
But he doesn't listen.
Nope. I mean, the other one didn't either. So.
The other one was just
Who
mean, though.
is the other one?
Already.
You met another anthropologist?
Sure.
Who is it? He might be competition. I might have to kill him.
Oh.
Right.
Somebody does not like anthropologists killing anthropologists.
Clearly does not.
Clearly does not. Anybody else going to the end of the hallway?
Are you guys...
Are we all just,
Euler?
I'll go.
Sounds.
Yeah, sure. I'll walk.
all right?
Oh, you're gonna have to jump.
I'm not heavy enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just showing off now.
Which is why he was able to walk across, or she was able to
She.
walk across, but Corey fell in.
Bloop.
Yeah, you gonna check? Roll me a perception.
Perception is
And now that you're here, Harumph is staring at you
2.
intensely.
Natty 20.
Nice.
For a total
Yeah.
of 22.
22.
22.
Si, senor.
22. 22 is pretty impressive, actually. There are 2 secret doors, one to the north and one to the south.
Ooh.
Shit.
There's not supposed to be choices. Why would they put choices? It's just, why would they do that? It's a dead end. It's supposed to go one way, not 2 ways.
Can I open the north one?
Open the north one. Yes, you can open the north one. The north one has been opened. And in there you see, it's a pyramid-shaped roof. Let me give you the... So this room's wall climbed 10 feet, then angle inwards to form a pyramidal cap with a 30-foot high apex. Stacked in the middle of the room are over 100 zirkwood barrels banded in iron. They form a 21-foot high pyramid with a base measuring seven barrels on a side.
Cool.
7 times 7 and Zirkwood. Of course. And he's going to pull out a journal and start sketching and drawing and calculating.
You calculate that there are 140 Zirkwood barrels based on the size of the pyramid.
What do you think, assistant?
Assistant. Wow.
Moving up in the world. Can I do another perception? Is there anything else in this room, or is it just
Roll
a
me a
beer?
perception check.
Got one for me
That
too.
is 18 for a dirty 20.
Rolled a 16 for a 19.
So Ranyarat, maybe it's because you're attuned to these kind of things, but you notice that each barrel has a glyph. They all have the same glyph engraved onto the lid of the barrel that you could see.
She's tall enough to see the top of the barrel.
Ouch. Ouch.
Interesting.
Ouch.
Nothing else in the room?
Not you good to tell. No. Just a pyramid of barrels.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head out and be like, "I found a whole bunch of barrels. I can't see."
Harum's going to move forward to one of them. Can I see with a history check if I know what the glyph is?
Yeah, history, or you can give me an Arcana check.
Arcana, you say?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Well, that works for my fucking benefit. I have a +5
Plus
to Arcana.
5.
And that's an 18, so that's a 23.
Ooh,
So
that's a whole lot of.
yeah, it is a magical glyph. And it looks like you could see that these barrels they look I don't want to say so much untouched by time, but definitely preserved.
So the glyph is a transmutation, or
That would be would you roll? 23.
23.
I'm not sure what school of magic it would be from. I mean, Detect Magic would tell you. A higher Arcana roll would.
Well then, I'm gonna whip out my what's it called?
Yeah, don't say something that goes into a hole.
Peanut.
No, that's definitely not what I'm whipping out. That tends to get you in trouble around female goblin assistants, so I hear. The R. What is the R again? Ritual. Right. I have ritual detect magic. So I'm gonna sit down and Mr. Miyagi my way to crack a neck, and it's been a while.
All right. 10 minutes later, we'll get to that. What are the rest of you guys doing? There's also a secret door to the south.
Tari and Corey are just hanging out back by the traps for some odd reason.
Yep.
You coming?
Can I try and unwedge my teeth?
Yeah.
You can. I got a set of pliers.
You could.
It's
They'd
not
be
gonna be pretty.
scraped up a little bit. You could definitely unwedge your teeth. That would leave the trap door back to being, trappy.
Functional.
Oh, good. I'm gonna jump over it,
And then,
Goodness.
and I'm gonna jump over the next one too. I am going to check this little end hallway for anything that Harumph
Alright,
and
roll-
Renrat may have missed, like a secret passage,
roll
some loose
me
stones.
roll me a perception check.
Here we go. It's an 11 plus 2 to perception.
Yeah, you don't even
13.
you don't see you can't even really see the other secret door that Random Rat was talking about.
Gotcha.
But you do if you peek your head
I'm
into that
just
room,
gonna-
see a giant pyramid of barrels.
I'm gonna stake the second trap lid as well.
Okay. Throw some what's it's on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock her down,
Lock her down.
and the third one, because I'm doing all the hard work, so that it's easier when we run away.
Ah, come on. You didn't want me to take away half your movement for jumping?
Running away. Getting gone. All right. So I show up. I can see the door that they've opened. I can see the barrels in behind, and then I'm gonna take a look at Harump, Mr. Humpy. Be like, what the fucking hell is he doing?
Well, shh, I'm, you know.
All right, you daft old fart. I wasn't asking you what you were doing. I was asking her what she knows if you were doing. And I'll turn to Ranarat. You'll be like, seriously, what the fuck
I'm
is
gonna
he
look
doing?
at Ranarat and go, well, I'm, you know.
He's pulling out a ritual.
This is now the international sign for magic.
Or jazz hands.
Yeah.
Jazz hands.
That's it. Okay, so 10 minutes go by. Harumph, you know that all these barrels detect magic. They all radiate an aura of abjuration. Abjuration. I just did. I said it, and then I said it again because you said you say, and I did say.
Interesting. 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 Am I getting any kind of a is it a barrier I'm picking up, or is it like a sense of it being trapped based on the rune or glyph?
No, not definitely not trapped. It's more of a shield, I guess, would be.
Interesting. You see this? This is Zirkwood. It's made out of giant mushrooms. It's interesting that it's banded in iron, which is often used to dissuade the Fae from invading or taking portions of it. With this rune, it's very interesting indeed. And he's going to pull out his book again and start just madly and furiously writing. But then he's going to grab the corner barrel here and basically like rip it out from under the other ones, because he figures that the structure is sound across those other three in this location, so that bottom one shouldn't cause the collapse of the pyramid.
Yeah,
but
you're going to pull it out?
You know, he's not a mathematician. Yeah. Pulling it out from under the stack.
Roll me a strength check.
Sure. That is a 15, and my strength, I think I had a +1 or something. Hold on a second. Yeah, I've got a +1 to strength, so that's a 16.
16. You go to yank this barrel out, and it does not move.
Is it because of the weight of the other barrels, or am I just not able to move this barrel because I'm a...
I'm going to say it's the weight of the barrel itself.
I'm going to look around the room for a stick.
This barrel is full. You can feel that it is heavy.
Actually, you know what? Harump's going to break out the crowbar that's sitting on the side of his pack and basically lever it against the other barrels in there and just...
All right, roll me...
Let's use a
roll me a
lever.
strength check with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Fantastic. So that's... I rolled a 15 and a 5, so another 16.
Woo! Let me double check. Crowbar 5e.
I think it does give advantage on
checks with
strength.
crowbar's leverage can be applied. Yep, you can apply the leverage, but it's still, this is a fucking, it wiggles a little bit, but...
You're
trying to move a lot of weight.
I'm going
Here
to...
I thought you were just going to take a crowbar to the lid.
No, I want to... Well, I can't open the lid if
You
there's
can
other
probably
barrels
open
on
the
top
lid.
of it. How would I do that?
You can
That's
get that lid
impossible.
open.
Smashy.
Who am I talking to? I can't talk to you. No, Smashy. This is anthropology. We don't smash, we study.
Corey comes rolling in and just smashes it.
You smash the lid open?
I'm just kidding.
All right.
But why? Oh, and I
How-
don't have guidance set
How
up.
many of those fucking barrels did you say were in there?
There's 140 something
140
and 7 stacks.
Zerkwood barrels.
Yes. Which is your point?
Well, if you
I just want to look
if you
in
take one down and you smash it around, 139 barrels there be.
You're not very good at this. And he puts another reef onto the crowbar.
Sit there,
Anybody want to pull out their crowbar and help?
sitting there
or-
telling me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, I rolled a 17 this time, so that's an 18 total.
18. You managed to. That's with advantage, eh? That's shitty. You managed to wedge it out a little bit, but it's still. This is like 400 pounds.
Holy shit. All right, so wait. Talk us through exactly what you're doing and maybe we'll help you.
I want to look in the barrel, but I don't want to break it. I want to open it properly.
And how do you properly open a fucking barrel? You smash the top of it in.
I feel like a barmaid.
Dude.
Yeah.
Or
You pull the
smash.
metal band and open the top properly. This isn't a cake.
No, nobody
I
has
know.
that kind of talent.
Why are you opening the barrels? We've never had good luck with opening
I
the
mean,
barrels.
she's got the point.
Who's we?
Us.
You
three? Yeah, hey,
three look just
Shatari,
fine.
what do we call ourselves? Our name, our group name,
Did you ever think of a group name?
the name that we are known for?
Did we make ourselves a band name? Nobody ever wanted to do anything with
I'm
me.
pretty sure that we called ourselves the Triple Titties.
Oh, we're watching Total Recall?
I don't think that's correct.
Twisted Sisters.
Twisted
We
Titties?
were the
Twisted
we were
Sisters? That actually
right.
works.
we were white snakes, weren't we?
Oh,
No.
you don't want to mess with white snakes. They're usually very poisonous. Albino, easy to see. Have to be venomous.
I gotta admit, I was spitting shit, but I kind of do like the Twisted Sisters.
Yep.
And
Sure.
her
But which one of you is
Ranrat?
D?
Renrat's giving us the
The look.
one disfigured thumb claw up.
Yeah. I mean, you could open this barrel, like if you wanted to. It's not an impossibility.
All right, well, I'm going to attempt to open it and peek inside.
Okay. You use your crowbar. Pry the lid off.
We'll take three big steps backwards.
Properly.
Uh,
Rumph, are you, or sorry, Ranarat, are you stepping back as well?
You got to move your character. Then it doesn't count if you don't move your character.
You open
You
this
can't
barrel.
say I step back and then never move.
As you open it, the glyph fades away. Revealing a barrel full of dwarven ale.
Intriguing.
A barrel full of
Why are they
dwarven
hiding
ale
it?
that's probably been there for centuries.
Well, pinch my ass and call
How
me
does-
cushy.
Ooh, I wonder how good. I wonder. And seeing how he has not eaten or drank anything in fucking a decade, he dunks his head into the barrel.
Oh well, that's
Full
not
on.
very. That's not sanitary.
That's
at all.
unhygienic. It is crisp. It is cool. It is fresh as the day it was barreled. And it is fine.
Harumph is getting drunk.
Harumph is getting drunk. So yeah, it's a 40-gallon barrel of ale. It weighs about 400 pounds.
What?
Yeah.
40 gallon by 4 liters. 160 liters. Well, okay, 320 pounds. All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah. I mean, and are you doing the metric to imperial to dwarven conversion?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's got to be at least 30, 35 hogsheads.
Yeah. About 40. I don't know.
Because everything is measured in hogsheads.
Or barrels. But yeah, it's about 40 gallons. and you see that there are 100, well, now 139 unopened barrels.
139 barrels of beer on the wall. 139 barrels of beer.
I will
Take one
unencumber
down. Her hump's gonna drown.
my my mug that I was testing.
Your copper mug?
obviously.
Yeah.
And I will we'll give it a little dip, a little toast, and say, to all of your hard work, you sawed off bearded little perverts.
High or low?
And I will have myself a quaff. High.
High?
Absolutely high.
All right. So that's a 78. So there are no harumph hairs in your cup of beer.
Yeah.
Well, they're pretty plastered to my hair. It's gonna take a while for us to break that down.
Okay. And I'll walk back. I'll walk back to the girls with me mug and offer them a drink.
Offer them a drink.
Herm's filling his water because he hasn't had water in it for 10 years. So
And I will also add a little splash to the vial of haze and ash as well.
Just grease them
I'll
up
be like,
that much more.
Yeah.
you
I'll-
died for
You
beer.
died for beer.
I'll whisper into him. I'm like, you might have been a crusty old fuck, but I
He wasn't
mean,
even old. That's so
we're-
rude.
you were one of us.
So
It's you.
this is I don't know how you guys feel, or what your current hit point situation is.
That reminds me. Harumph is feeling bad about as he's chugged back some beer here, and he's had a few seconds to think now that he's got sensation back from eating and drinking. Looking at Ranrat, he realized that she was quite beat up. So he's going to wander out of the room, doing the old like beard wipe off and closing his water thing and kind of like flinging it over his shoulder so it hangs down behind him, not really properly tied off of anything, but hanging there off of a sling.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you've had a bit of a rough go. Let me gather around and have a seat, and I've got something that'll spruce you up, shall we say. And I'm going to sit down and start casting Prayer of Healing.
Prayer of Healing.
Yeah.
Prayer
Guys, we got a healer.
of Healing.
That's a cleric thing, isn't it?
Tis.
All right, so up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell
but it takes 10 minutes to
has
cast.
no effect on undead or constructs.
Well, good thing you're not constructs.
Or undead, I believe.
So you guys will all get 2d8 plus 3 hit points back.
So like I was saying, this is a room that has a secret door. There's a secret door to the south as well. These are obviously possibly good places to have a long rest where you can start to...
Do you roll the 2d8 or do we?
Raph rolls a 2d8.
Okay, I'm rolling 2d8 then.
Because it's the same. It should be the same. Everybody gets that same.
Well, I rolled an 8 and a 4, and I have a plus 3 spell modifier, so that would be a total of 15. 15 hit points back.
And there's that.
And I'll knock off a second level spell
There's that
slot.
secret door to the south. Are we looking in there?
Does healing do anything to my curse?
Well, interestingly enough, it depends. If the curse is below level 2, one of my abilities as the type of cleric that I am is an ability called Spellbreaker.
Ooh.
So, let me just look that up here if I can real quick.
I can't. You got that curse from your wild magic, didn't you?
Think I
Yes, you
did.
So, changes by so in my domain, spell breaker. When I cast a spell that restores hit points to another creature other than myself, I can also end a spell affecting the target. This spell can only be of the same level of the spell slot used to cast the healing spell or lower, so only level 2 or below if you had something affecting you.
Okay.
I could potentially sense it and end it.
You could sense that there is a curse on Corey, but it is a lot higher than -2 because a -2 spell or a level 2 spell would not impose a -4 penalty all across. The board.
Oh. All right. So I feel a little
Okay.
bit better, but I'm still feeling not quite
Right.
fresh.
Yes, but as I've cast this healing spell on you, and I realize that there's something wrong with you, all of a sudden, and I'm going to apologize now, because again, he's been in here for 10 years. His sense of personal space is really fucking kind of gone the way of the dodo. After he casts it and for his 10 minutes and he releases the energy into you, all of a sudden his eyes are going to snap open and he's going to look at Corey and, what is that? And like stand up and like smack hands around your fucking face and start like just like fixating on you for a second. What is?
I'm gonna push you off of her. That's not cool.
There's something wrong with you. What is that? Something is. You have.
Friends don't touch other friends without permission.
Do I have permission?
Also, you knocked over my fucking beer, and it's all over me now.
So that's. Do I have permission to knock over your beer? Is this?
Well, that's certainly the first time I've heard it called that. But
Is this?
oh my god,
Is this one of the new changes in 10 years? You ask permission to knock over. Do I have permission to knock over your beer?
no. But let me refresh it while you just kind of gather yourself for a little bit and maybe talk to me.
As Corey's walk. What is? There's something. What's? There's something not right. What is? There's a thing, you know. There's a tint, like.
I'm going through
Well,
the
being
change.
tainted by alcohol.
Well, I don't have it.
You sure do.
No.
Shatari's considering burning all of the barrels.
Oh,
by the way.
wow.
That's glorious beer.
It's so ollie.
I
up
did
to.
not
Yeah.
view Corey or Shatari as a yeah, I can't say that
Prohibitionist?
word. Man, it's just it's a horrible word.
Chaotic good.
I just,
What has chaotic good got to do with
Right.
it? That sounds a lot more like
Right.
chaotic evil to me.
just straight up evil.
Destroying some of
Entire
the best
towns I've
beer
seen
that's
them
probably
go
ever
down.
been brewed.
Dwarvish
mean-
beer.
That's some of the best that's ever been brewed.
Exactly. It destroys entire towns.
What do you mean it destroys entire towns? If it wasn't for beer, the dwarves would have taken
Right?
over the
and,
world.
and
True.
if it wasn't for
Uh,
beer, you wouldn't have a tavern job as a bard.
Yes.
And you wouldn't have had Mortor. Anyways,
I'm the only reason people go to taverns. Come on. They go for,
For
the
beer.
entertainment, not the
well,
alcohol.
the entertainment's usually
Yeah.
hit or miss.
It's
The
always a
beer is pretty much a guarantee. Harumph is going to follow Corey into the room, not touch her because he's still doing the old and just kind of like staring at her odd. But he's going to go over and he's going to mark a sigil that is his own
Mhm.
onto like just slowly etching it along the floor level of all these barrels. Not altering the rune that's already on there, but marking his own.
Okay.
Sort of like
What a male thing to do.
Rumpy was here.
Are you trying to claim these beer?
Well, not. Well, eventually, maybe I'll be able to pull it out of this place with the right magic.
Subtle-
Just go full male wolf.
One of
Just
those
pee
wheelie
all over
dealies?
it, huh?
That's
Up 2 levels. I don't know. Would they make you pay a gold for the barrel? It's hard to say.
I don't know. We'll find out. But regardless, as Corey is like exiting the room after I've etched my rune into all of those, Humph is going to be following out. You know, I've got something for that. But I need to sleep. I need to rest. I need to think. Oh, it's so weird not to just only have your own voice in your head. So I need, yes, to rest with the beer. And he again goes and dunks his head into the barrel and then comes back out. Very refreshing.
You guys going to have a long rest in here?
I think we should.
Or are you just going to have a party?
Well, if we're gonna have a rest,
I
in
mean,
here,
You've opened a 40-gallon barrel. You got to drink it now.
Right?
If we were gonna have a
best
rest in here,
Ever.
though,
sleep
Yeah.
ever.
yeah, if we were gonna have a rest in here, then we could have just told Harumph not to cast that second level spell.
Yeah, but
I
we
guess
didn't
you're
know
gonna
it.
get
And
your
now,
spells
at least
back.
if something sneaks up on us, you still
Yeah.
got some health.
Yeah, and I guess you would get your
Anyway.
spells back after
Yeah.
the long rest anyway. So
I'll get rid of that spell.
Actually, just
And
before
I'm-
we
Gonna do that.
before
spell.
we get ready to have ourselves a rest, I'm going to repin the pitons on the other side, and then go back to the far side, remove those ones, come back to our side, and then remove those ones as well.
So if anybody comes in, they're gonna fall in the hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
like it.
I'm gonna extra secure it so that I can go across, take those ones out, come back to our good side, take those ones out, and then leave the trap
Can
available.
you not just use the pitons to lock the door to the room that we're in?
I mean, we can do that too, but also
I like his idea.
So fuck
or
those
her
other
idea.
guys too.
Fuck those other guys. All right. So I'm going to put
Yeah.
you all in this room.
Derp.
Now here's a really stupid question that I thought of while we were
Okay.
in between weeks there. Who was carrying the key?
Which key?
The one that old fucking wanted us to get from the were
That
rats.
was in the Ranorat's bag of holding.
Okay, good.
Oh, that key. The 10-pound dwarven stone key. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you
I was a little concerned that Hazen had it.
you got that marked in your bag of holding, don't you, Matt?
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely there.
yeah.
stone key, you betcha.
Stone key. Yeah.
As he types it in.
Not currently typing at all.
Dwarven,
Key.
you said, right?
Dwarven stone key
Dwarven.
10 pounds, you
dwarven
said.
stone key.
Oh yeah, that's
Right-
here, totally.
from the
like right
from
here.
the were rats. Yeah.
Black arrow.
Have you guys ever done that? Like I fired up Skyrim a little while ago after having like not played it for almost 2 years.
I didn't know you played Skyrim.
Oh yeah. And I forgot where the fuck I was. I couldn't remember like button combos.
Start over.
I went
Start
through
a new game.
my pack and I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
It was the
Story
worst.
Of.
Yeah.
Right. All right, guys. I gotta
Alright.
get. Yeah.
Taking a rest here.
We'll take a long rest. We'll find out next week how well that goes. I gotta get going. There's important things that need to be done, and I'm the only one who can do them. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it here in a room full of
All right.
beer.
Ooh.
Dwarven
All right.
beer.
Well, we'll
All right.
see you guys next week then.
Yeah.
You guys.
I'm assuming we're gonna go over all of our healing and stuff like that next
Next
episode.
episode. So what you should get after a long rest, if the long rest goes all the way through, is you get all your hit points back and half hit dice that were spent. So pretty easy peasy lemon
Scoosh.
squeezy.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
And everybody mark down. I guess. Well, we won't worry about the water because there's beer, but everybody mark down a ration that has been consumed.
Woo!
Somebody may have to mark down 2 rations.
Thanks, Dave.
Because somebody doesn't have any.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't be hungry yet. I need that for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You
I
said we
think
get half of
Harumph
our
is
hit
just
dice
gonna
back?
drink.
Half
Yeah.
half your hit
What
dice
if
to
we use
roll.
3?
You get all your
Yeah.
hit points.
All your hit points, and
But
if you
Yeah.
used
Get
hit
half
dice,
your hit dice back to
so
roll.
What if I use 3 hit dice?
Out of
you would get 1 back. No, we'll call it
no,
2.
you get half back. You get all 3 if you If you had 6 hit dice, which we should have at level 6, and you had used 3 previously, then you would get all
Yeah.
3 back.
I don't
Because it's
think
half of your
I
hit
thought
dice
it was
back.
half of the used
Half of the
dice.
used
No,
dice.
it should be just half your hit dice.
Oh,
long
okay.
rest. No,
Should be.
long rest. 5e. Long rest.
Oh Lord. He be coming. Oh Lord.
Okay, so
Here he comes.
at the end of a long rest, the character regains all lost hit points. The character also regains spent hit dice up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of them, minimum 1 die. For example, if a character has 8 hit dice, he or she can regain 4 spent hit dice. Yeah, okay, so 3. Yeah.
I was waiting for you to get there.
Thank you.
So if I use 3
You-
with 6, I
You
get,
get
all
3
3
Get all 3
back.
back.
You get all 3 back.
Okay.
All right.
You're good.
Makes more sense when I.
All
I'm gonna
right.
peace out,
It
guys.
makes more sense
I'll
when
see you
I
next
read
time.
it.
Hi,
All right,
Matt.
you guys all
Feel
have a
good.
good
All right.
night.
Better.
Nighty,
and
Matty.
We'll see you all next week.
Hey, Matt.
Peace. Later, skaters.
Yay.